I was here. It's very beautiful city, Como. I really enjoyed it, and I just discovered the beautiful place here, and also very nice the scenery of these high hills, very impressive. So my name is Hyungsik Eum. I'm in South Korea, and currently I'm director of research in the International Cooperative Alliance, which represents the cooperatives all over the world. So I've been working there for last 5 years, but before I already worked in the CCOPA, which is sector organization representing worker cooperatives. So why I'm here? Actually, I started working in this field from my university time, because at the time in South Korea we had some social problems, particularly in the urban area. There are many the people who were kicked up by the landowners to people who want to construct their apartment. So people had to fight against the violent attack. So at the time it was very important social movement to protect the people in poor urban area. At the same time, they had to find some ways to survive, because during this kind of the fighting, they cannot work. So they have to create some workshop to do something. So there were the pioneer of the worker cooperative in Korea, like the men got together to create the worker cooperative in construction, because they were, that were their job before. And women, they organized their cooperative to produce the clothing, the or this kind of things. So I was actually as volunteer, student volunteer.
And that was, sorry, in the 90s.
In the 90s, right. So just after democratization of our country. So there was many social problems. So as university student, I was like the volunteer to work with them. And then there was a very big movement, which is now the origin of the social economic movement in Korea. So
it's a movement, actually.
Yeah,
cooperatives are part and feel part of a social movement.
Sure. In Korea, there are big cooperatives which are not really considered as a movement, agriculture or other financial, but many worker cooperatives came from this kind of social movement in different fields. So I was part of that movement. So after that, my university, I wanted to continue my engagement in these activities. So, and at the time, I was also a researcher. So I study how we can really promote cooperatives, etc. And I discovered that in Europe there are social cooperatives in Italy and new concept of social enterprise. So I wanted to know more about that. So that was the reason I came to Belgium to study in university first, and also I had an opportunity to work with the CCOPA, as I mentioned, the Worker Cooperative Federation, which represent social cooperatives as well. So I could study and also work for and with worker cooperatives, social cooperatives all over the world. And now I'm here to continue my way over there.
Also your research